Hey y'all, Nico here. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thanks for joining me. I'm Nico. Today's video is a vinyasa flow for beginners. So just remember to listen to your body, come out of any poses that may be too uncomfortable, and to use modifications as you need them. So let's get started in a child's pose. If you want to do more of a warm-up, I'll link my yoga warm-up up in the tags in the video. So we'll come up to hands and knees, bring our big toes together, knees out wide, and start to float our hips back towards our heels. If you need a little more elevation, bring a pillow, blanket, or block underneath the hips. And let's melt down towards our mat. Forehead can come down to the mat. And let's make it active. Let's come up on our fingertips, stretching our shoulders out a little bit. Good. Let's float our body up to a table position. And maybe you can do a couple barrel rolls or a little bit of cat-cow here. And then we'll get ready to press up to a down dog position. If you're not ready for down dog, stay down on your knees and extend your arms out, coming to puppy pose. But if you are ready for down dog, tuck your toes under, begin to lift your hips up and back, pressing your chest towards your thighs, pressing the heels towards the ground. Your heels don't have to touch the ground. And if you feel like you're far forward, or like you're in a plank, or your back is rounded, go ahead and bend your knees and press through your arms. You want to worry more about elongation through the spine and through the back body rather than bringing our heels to the ground. If you want to pedal your feet out here, you can. And look up in between your hands and make your way up to standing. So however you get there is fine. Just gonna walk my feet up towards my hands. And then take a forward fold here. So bring a slight bend into your knees and grab your elbows and let the head hang. Feel free to sway here. Release the elbows. Let's roll up to standing. Bring those arms with you. Deep bend in the knees. Inhale. Exhale the hands down to heart center. Good. Now release your hands down to your sides for mountain pose. Palms are facing outward. Feet are underneath the hips, making sure our knees aren't locked. And feel free to rock back and forth from the balls of your feet to your heels, just feeling nice and grounded here. And we're going to move through a couple sun salutations. So I'll do the modified version of sun salutations, but if you know a full out version of sun salutations and you're okay with that, you can do that as well. Starting in mountain pose, we'll sweep our arms up with an inhale. Let your hands meet up above you, just a small back bend looking upward. Exhale, swan dive all the way down to a forward fold. Slight bend in your knees, go ahead and grab your elbows. Release the elbows, bring the hands to the shins. Inhale up to a flat back here. Neck in line with the spine, so the gaze is maybe a couple inches in front of the toes. Inhale. Exhale, take the hands, plant them down in front of the feet. Step or jump back to a plank position. And since we're modifying, we're going to go ahead and come to the knees in a modified plank. Make a nice ramp from the shoulders down to the knees. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. For a modified version, let's come all the way down to our belly. Bring those hands underneath the shoulders, elbows tucked in. I'm just going to lift the chest for cobra. Inhale. Exhale, come back down. Coming through a child's pose. You can move back to puppy pose, or you can make your way up to down dog. Taking a couple breaths. Bring your gaze up in between your hands. Step or jump the feet up behind the hands. And then we'll come back up to that half lift with our hands on our shins. Neck in line with the spine. Shoulders relaxed down away from the ears. Flat back. Inhale. Exhale, fall back down to a forward fold. Grabbing those elbows again. Slight bend in the knees. Let the head hang. Release. Let's roll up to standing. Inhale. Hands meet up above you, small back bend. Exhale the hands to heart center. And then back down to your mountain pose. Good, let's move through our sun salutation one more time. Sweep the arms up, inhale. Small back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands down in front of the feet. Step or jump back to plank. Go ahead and drop down to the knees to modify. Inhale. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Elbows are tucked in, hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, up cobra. Exhale, make your way back through child's pose, up to puppy pose, or all the way up to down dog. Couple breaths. Bring your gaze up in between your hands. Step or jump the feet up behind the hands. Inhale up, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Release, inhale up to standing. Hands meet at the top, small back bend. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good, and back down to your sides for mountain pose. Good. Coming back to mountain pose, feeling grounded again in our mountain pose, nice and strong. Shoulders are relaxed. Take a breath. Good. Now from here, we're gonna step back with our left foot. Rotate that back heel down flat. And we're gonna sweep the arms up for warrior one. So go ahead and bring your hips square with the front of the room. Your knee is nice and aligned over your ankle, and your arms will come up. Inhale. Exhale, we're gonna bring the arms out wide, warrior two. Good, check the alignment of the arms. Arms are extending out from the shoulders, and then once you check your alignment, bring your gaze in front of your first two fingers. Good. Now let's lower this back hand down, resting it on the back leg. Scoop this front arm up and back, letting this left arm extend down the leg, trying not to rest it on the knee. Maybe it comes down towards the calf. Inhale. Exhale. Go ahead and windmill those hands down on either side of the foot. And we'll move through a vinyasa again. So step back, come into modified plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, make your way back to puppy pose or down dog. Good. Bring your gaze up in between your hands. Walk the feet up. And we'll roll back up to a standing position. Inhale. Exhale the hands to heart center. Then down to mountain pose. This time we'll step back with our right foot. Rotate the back heel down flat, bringing it either parallel with the back edge of your mat, or it might be at a 45-degree angle with those toes turned in a little bit. Bend into the front knee. Knee is aligned over the ankle. Sweep the arms up, square your hips with the front of the room. Take an inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Good. Inhale back up to warrior one again. Exhale, warrior two. Good. Now we'll lower this back hand down. Scoop this left arm up and back. Inhale. Exhale, windmill those hands down on either side of the foot. Stepping that left foot back, come to plank. Lower your knees down to modify. Move through your vinyasa. Lowering down chaturanga. Inhale, up cobra. Exhale, puppy pose or down dog. Good. Let's move into our next flow. We're gonna take our right foot, extend it back, and step it up in between the hands. You can do this down from the knees as well. So if you need to be down on the knees and then step your foot up, feel free. We're gonna tuck the back toe under and extend the arms up for a crescent lunge. If this is a bit much or too much of a balance challenge, go ahead and stay down on that back knee for a low lunge. Feel free to widen your stance a little bit to give you some more support. Good. Now from here, we're gonna straighten this front knee, rotate the back heel down flat, let this left arm rest on the back leg, and we'll come to reverse triangle. So front knee is straight this time. Inhale. Exhale, bring those arms back out wide, bend into the front knee again, and we'll sweep back up to crescent lunge. So that heel is gonna come off the ground and we're up on those toes again. If you need some more support, you can also bring your heel down flat. Let's do that again. Back heel rotates down flat, straighten the front knee, come to reverse triangle. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to crescent lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, bring those hands down to either side of the foot. Step that right foot back. Let's move through our vinyasa. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, make your way back to puppy pose or down dog. Let's do that on the other side. Stepping that left foot up in between the hands. Stand up on that back toe, sweep those arms up for crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, rotate the back heel down flat, straighten the front knee. Right arm rests on the back leg, left leg up and back. Left arm up and back. Inhale. Exhale, come back to crescent lunge. Good, let's come to reverse triangle again. Inhale. Exhale, come back to crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, bring those hands down to either side of the foot. Step that left foot back. Come to modified plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, make your way back to down dog or puppy pose. Good. Go ahead and bring your gaze up in between the hands again and walk the feet up behind the hands. Come into a forward fold. Bring a slight bend in the knees and let the head relax. Let's roll up to standing. Bring those arms with you. Inhale. Exhale, hands come down to heart center. Good. Now from here, let's step out wide onto our mat. Sweep those arms up. Inhale. Let those toes turn in a little bit. Exhale, dive down to wide leg forward bend. So your hands can come to the mat. Your hands can come to a block if you need to. And if you want more, you can melt the top of your head towards the floor. And go ahead and inhale up to a half lift. And we're just going to bend into our right knee. Good. Now bend to the left. Good. One more time each side. To the right knee. And bend into the left. Good. Come back to center. Inhale. Exhale back to wide leg forward bend. Let's walk our hands towards the front of the mat, come into a lunge position. We'll step our right foot up to meet the left. And let's just come to a forward fold again. Bring a bend into the knees. Grab the elbows and rock side to side. Plant the hands down in front of the feet. Step or jump back to plank. Move through one more vinyasa. Go ahead and lower the knees down to modify. I almost forgot. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, puppy pose or down dog. Take another inhale. Exhale, drop down to the knees. Bring the big toes together. Fold the hips back for child's pose. Good. From here, let's float our body back up to table position and come to a seated position. However you get there is fine, just extending those legs out in front. Nice tall straight back. Let's sweep the arms up, inhale. Exhale, lead with the chest, kind of thinking about a connection in between the belly and the top of the thighs. And just let those hands fall as far as they can. Might be just to your shins, might be to your ankles, it might be to your toes. Trying to keep the spine straight. Couple more breaths. Roll back up to a seated position. Let's sweep those arms up, inhale. Exhale, go ahead and twist to the right side. Let that left hand come on the outside of the right leg. Right fingertips face the back wall and then bring your gaze over that right shoulder. Inhale, come back up to the center. Exhale, twist to the left. Right hand on the outside of the left leg, left fingertips face the back wall, gaze over the back shoulder. Inhale, exhale, back to center. Let's come down to our back. Scooting those hips close to the heels. And go ahead and hug the knees into the chest. Rocking side to side just to release that lower back a little bit and massage it. And then from here, take the arms, bring them on the inside of the knees, and grab the feet. And then just kind of pull the feet inwards, like an upside down bound angle pose. And if you're feeling comfortable here and you want a little more, go ahead and let the bottoms of the feet face the ceiling. Knees are pressing down towards the ground as you grab the outside of the feet. It's a happy baby. Feel free to rock side to side in your happy baby. Inhale. Exhale, hug the knees into the chest one more time. And release the knees, letting the feet extend towards the corners of the mat. Arms rest at your sides, palms facing upward. Feel free to stay here for Savasana You can just stay here in corpse pose for a few minutes, or you can come to a seated Savasana. But that ends our beginner's vinyasa flow. Let me know what you think of this video down below. If you want to see more like it, if you want a longer version of the video, don't forget to like this video, share, and subscribe to my channel. And thank you for watching. Peace and love.